Hey, this is Brendan with Aim High Comics, and I come with something to you today, a random act of kindness from ETA Nick. Can't say enough about this guy. I mean, everybody knows who ETA Nick is. If you don't know who he is, I will leave a link to his channel in the description. But basically, he's really big into the magazine-sized comics. Just a lot of great art, very underrated art in these magazine-sized comics. Super underrated, and I'm familiar with a lot, like Eerie and Savage Heart of Conan, obviously. Doc Savage, but there was one that I wasn't just too familiar with, and he actually sent them to me, and I'm just amazed at some of the artwork. But it's the old Curtis magazines before it became Marvel. It was an offshoot of Marvel, but the Curtis stuff is always the good stuff. But he sent me these books, Planet of the Apes. Just awesome artwork, and it has some of the artists and writers that were on Savage Sword of Conan also. So amazing act of kindness. I'll kind of show them off a little bit. Here's the Planet of the Apes number 3. Kind of see there, really good artwork. I believe the cover is a Juska. No, it's Bob Larkin. I got confused. Yeah, Bob Larkin on that cover. Really good art just on the interior. Of course, Roy Thomas is the editor. It's got Chris Claremont in here as a writer, I believe. I'll just kind of show you. You got George Tuska, which is really good artist that I really enjoy. Just some really good stuff in here. Then they sent me number 8. I believe that's a Norm cover. Looks like a Norm cover. Yep, that's a Norm cover. Really good cover artist. Done a ton of Savage Sword of Conan and some other stuff. Really enjoy his work also. It's funny, there's interviews in here about the Planet of the Apes television show. I don't think this show lasted very long. I don't think it's very good, but it's pretty funny to look back and see stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just looking at it, just fantastic artwork. They sent me number 17. And that's when the Curtis emblem got a little bit smaller because they knew they were coming over to the Marvel magazine side. I don't remember who that is. Another Bob Larkin cover. I mean, Doug Monk is in here. Really good art in here. I've actually looked through all of these cover to cover, so forgive me but look at that page. I mean, just imagine the amount of time it would take to do something like that. And I actually talked to some artists at my local con here, that was a couple weeks ago, and they said it was way harder to do black and white because you can't mess up on it and expect the colors to come through and color it in. Black and white, there is no messing up, so only the best people would be on these. Number 21, another Norm cover. That's a pretty awesome cover, if I do say so myself. Just, I don't know, just amazing stuff. Just gonna look at the title pages here. You can just see the detail. Nice thick black lines. Even if they do black and white comics nowadays, they don't have they're not putting into this what they were putting into these. I mean, look at that. That's awesome. I could talk about these magazines and ETA Nick all day long, but I don't want to make a 20-minute video. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off, and just want to say thank you to ETA Nick. He's my magazine brother. I am going to definitely hit you back up with something from my collection for you to enjoy from my magazine collection. So I'll do that in the next couple of weeks. I just want to say thank you to ETA Nick and just anybody who got to the end of this video. That means that you probably, like the magazine covers too, and the interiors. Until next time, this is Brennan from They Buy Comics. See you next time.